Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're back. Apologies for that delay in getting that other video up. I messed up something in my recording software, or not my recording, my editing software, and I could no longer edit my video. So there had to work with a kind stranger on the internet for probably 5 or 6 days to get it back to working, but here we are. Still just in love with this power compound we've made. It's beautiful. I forgot to share inertial tensor, which many of you suggested, and now it's stiff and not wiggling, so that's good. Alright, so today I was thinking, as towards the end of the last video, I realized that this is kind of in a weird spot, this build. I'm not going to move it per se, but it would be a good idea to plan out kind of where we want things so that we don't have, you know, just drilling holes to connect everything and be like, well, I think this is far enough. One thing I want to do that someone suggested was make little waypoints where I want, or GPS coordinates, where we want like the pipes to surface so that we can have something to actually aim for rather than just guessing it. So that being said, let me grab some steel plates, and then what we're gonna do is just kind of place a couple blocks with where we want things to be, and maybe even color coordinated. So for example, I'm wanting to build kind of our launch complex. Oh, does this go further over than I thought? I was thinking that that ridge right there was the cliff, but there's actually more room here. Should we build like a elevated platform that kind of starts up here and then stretches over with blocks down to support it? That might be cool. Something to think about. It'd be a farther connection to the H2 compound for sure, which also we will be reworking in this episode, but I'd like to get the basic plan out for how we want things to be thus far. But yeah, I think we're gonna start. Yeah, let's place some blocks here. So I kind of like the idea of having an elevated platform, at least with like this as the pinnacle. Just kind of build a little line like this, and then we'll make a GPS coordinate here, and these will all be temporary, obviously, because they will serve no purpose in the long term, but at least now we've got that. So that's launch pad. What do we want in between launch pad? Because having a huge gap to it would be kind of goofy. I kind of want like a barracks looking kind of building. We can put that like right here, and that'll be a red brick. I just for color coordinating it at the moment, which actually I guess I'm color coordinating the GPS points, so there's no need to do that necessarily. I do want this far enough away that we don't impede those wind turbines, even though they're not really doing much. Again, it's our giant solar array that's dealing with it, making the power, I should say. So we'll call this one, this will be base barracks. Barracks feels really military, but like it works, I guess. It's gonna be just kind of like a mass housing complex. Is that sun going down or rising? I'm pretty sure it's going down, which is annoying. And then over here more, we're gonna do maybe like a rec center area, or more like mess hall sort of stuff. I'm not going to change the color of the block because it doesn't matter. Base mess hall. Just make that like really blue. And I'm thinking like a road up the middle of this. So that's kind of why I'm leaving that gap there. What should we have? Ooh, we still need our industrial sector, which this would be perfect right here. This actually be refineries. We'll make that one kind of an orangey color. The sun is so bright. I do want an assembling building as well, but I also need storage.
Storm inbound.
Is that another meteor storm already? Jeez. Fire your guns, baby. Cool. Okay, maybe we could do storage like over here-ish. I was hoping to kind of keep things more cohesive, like have it storage in between refineries and assemblers, but again, it doesn't matter. Conveyors are conveyors. So yeah, that'll go right hereabouts. So this will be our storage one, which we'll mark now. This one will be yellow-ish. There we go. And then we need one more for refinery, or assemblers. We could do assemblers in theory on the same as the refinery, But I'd like, this is an exercise in you know, gratuitous base planning. So I'd like to create a separate section for just the assemblers, which maybe we could do like over here, past our storage complex. That one might be a little big, so yeah, this will be it. Cool. All right, we have got our points out, which leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings to build. 6 if you count the launch pad complex. I am excited, but with the sun going down, I'm gonna go get in the cryopod at least to make it closer to day. It won't fix it because again the day-night cycle mod is a little confused with how we have this real star system going, but still pretty good. This guy is good. Yep, just not making any power. Speaking of, I was wondering, does a ooh, I should change this color actually. Sorry, I'm all over the place here today apparently. Clean armor. Much better. I was wondering if so we're gonna have 12 batteries here that are dedicated basically for power for the base. And I was wondering if so say I build my giant ship on that launch pad and I set the batteries to recharge. Do they draw like first from existing batteries, or do they draw completely from the new incoming power, and then when that doesn't satisfy it enough, it grabs the batteries, or a combination of both? Because in theory, in my mind, it should take from the batteries, and then, well, if it's all on the same grid, the power should go to all the batteries regardless from our power gen. I don't know. Just thought I'd ask that in case any of you guys knew the answer to it, because I sure don't. Okay, well, it's a little dark, but we could start re-engineering this guy. So I'm going to deposit our steel plates, and we're going to grind out our conveyors, because that's been kind of the stressful point. Also, using these full conveyor junctions will be kind of heavy on PCU, which I don't really have an issue with. My computer's pretty well made, but we should at least try to minimize it where we can. So we're basically going to just start with grinding away all the conveyor junctions and then start from scratch on those. Okay, we've gotten all the tubes out, as well as hold on, it's so dark. Okay, that's better. Just put a single big floodlight on this area. So I kind of placed these like this to make it a more interesting shape, but I'm wondering if that's part of the problem we're facing now, is that it just doesn't align well. This one kind of in the middle. I might actually want to move this one a block over to keep it more unique, maybe? Okay, so now that one kind of fits in this gap here. So now they're kind of on a 3x3 grid, if you think about it, like 3x3, 3x3, 3x3. We could even put a 5th tank here if we really wanted to, but I'm not even too sure if this planet has large deposits of ice, so the chances of filling all 4 of them, let alone 5, is a little much. Well, I do want it to be, I keep using the word gratuitous, I think is not the proper term for it, but it's the one that keeps coming to mind, so I'm going to stick with it for now. I want it to be gratuitous, but still, like, I'd like them to be, each have like a dot of green, like that they're filled with. I think this color's wrong still, but I don't know how I would have gotten the wrong color. Oh, it's the retro future skin, that's why. Very black, very nice. Okay, should we keep the black for the conveyors or go to a gray? I'm thinking gray for now. But yes, so the idea will be to use these as normal and then use the armored ones, because those are like a full block size, so the truss blocks should in theory connect to them. So let's see what I can cook up with that one here. We also have this fixed one, which could be an option. We could do it like that. Kind of these corner pieces. I'm wasting so much hydrogen while I'm doing this, but that's the name of the base. It's being wasteful. Looking at this, I'm really surprised that there's not like a I guess it would be because Space Engineers doesn't let you have space around the blocks. So like, you know, you can't build, I guess, yeah, let's do a straight up example. Couldn't do a slope and then put another slope in the gap because it has to take up that full green outline. I just pointed at my screen like you guys could see. But yeah, I'm surprised we don't have like a larger arc, because this kind of looks goofy a little bit, like jutting straight out and then down 90 degree. I feel like you could do an angle that would look better over a longer distance than just like the straight up normal angle. But yeah, kind of liking this so far. There are conveyor junctions underneath, so they will all get filled. Real question is, did I align them all the same way? Looks like it. That's good. Still need to do trusses here, and then obviously reconnect it to the system over there. I'm thinking maybe we'll do another cluster of oxygen tanks there underneath this one, and then connect this up through here. Ooh, even from there. So yeah, let me whip that out. Let's see how it looks. I'm going to get rid of this first, though, because that's going to be our port that we need. All right, time for a quick update for you guys. As you can see, I kind of went off the rails a little bit. We've got a ladder here, which I need to put some sort of pad here so that we can stand on at least. But we've got catwalks along here. As kind of like a foundation of what's supporting these larger ones. I was looking at truss blocks, but they're just really thin and skinny compared to big blocks. I also added some exhausts, which maybe 4 is too many, but also like, you're telling me the process of turning water into hydrogen and oxygen doesn't have any chemical reactions? I doubt it. But yes, it does look cool here. Gonna finish putting scaffolding kind of around here. And then we'll start looking at how to enclose this kind of section, which probably would just be more scaffolding related blocks, but maybe the walls will be scaffolding and then the top will be blocks, kind of like a supported roof. Also cover up these with probably just that, a standard frame. Yeah, just like that. Cool stuff. Yeah. But yeah, let me finish that up here. I just thought I'd give you an update here since it's been a couple minutes since we last checked in. So yeah, I'll get this finished up and then we'll start working on the warehouse. All right, ladies and gents, it's done. It's a lot of freaking scaffolding, but I'm digging it. Oh, in fact, I forgot this one real quick. Hold on. Okay. As you can see, I've added these cool little corner scaffolding as well as these other support ones to give it the illusion like it is being held on. It's a little busy, but also I don't think it's like drowning in detail, like it's too much, you know? So our final capacity here is 16 oxygen tanks and 4 large hydrogen tanks. So I'm thinking that's pretty good. We also have access to the interior of the scaffolding here. Adding these corners also allowed me to fly out, if not, because when I was experimenting, I was completely closed in and had to go down a stairs or something, or a ladder, I should say, which wasn't ideal. But yeah, I'm liking this a lot more than what we had. It's a little busy still, but we'll see. We'll see if I, need to clean it up at all or something. But I'm pretty happy with it thus far. So now it's time for this guy. And I already can tell we're going to need to expand this back one. So let's take that out. While I'm doing that, it might be a good time to catch up on some of the things that have been going down these past couple days and weeks. For one, we reached 1,000 subscribers, which is super awesome. I am beyond honored. 1,000 people that, enjoyed my content and want to see more. That means the world to me. So thank you guys so much for that. Really, really matters a lot to me. So to celebrate, as we've been kind of doing with the last couple milestones, is we're going to do a live stream. Depending on when this episode comes out, it might be this coming Saturday. Which, let's see, that would be the 30th of November. So we'll see if we go with that. There will be a post for sure, that I'll post to our channel to inform of when that's going down. More than likely it's going to be this Saturday though, the 30th. So that's exciting. I look forward to seeing you all there, hopefully, and we'll continue working on our base here, which will be nice because I'll be able to get live input on how we think things look and all that good stuff. Which also, I really like live streaming because I don't quite have to edit as much. I can just upload the VOD. The problem is if people miss it, they're not really going to tune into, a 3 or 4 hour video necessarily. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys there. But now back to the task at hand, this build. Oh, you know what? I bet it's the color. I think the color scheme is very gray. I bet if we flesh that out with something else. But I'm not too sure what that else might be at the moment, so we'll put that on pause. I do still need to connect this up, though, because this is the port where everything comes through, and it's not connected to any of this system at the moment. So I think there's a port down here, correct? There is. So what we'll do is let me deposit everything. We're gonna deposit all that. Well, not everything, hold on. Give me one steel plate so that I can replace this here. And then we're going to connect it below ground. Which obviously this doesn't need to go that far down because we've already got a tunnel over there. But what I don't want to do is accidentally go too far this way and break out under there. So we're going to kind of go this way first. Ah, there we go. Easy peasy. So now we'll just kind of break in here. Which actually might have been no, we got enough interior plates. I realized after I deposit everything, I need some components to connect this with. So that could have been a disaster. Glad it's not. And then we'll connect it up with this guy. Well, let's do the corner first. Because losing access to that would be unfortunate. This actually should be... Let's do a T-junction. Because I forgot we're gotta go drill out that way anyways. So let's kind of drill down our area here just a bit. Because we will be dropping down here probably quickly after. Perfect. So that's a T-junction. So we'll just go off the bottom of that once it's time. Then connect that up, and then in theory, we should be all connected. All right, so that's good for now. Sweet. So now this section is connected up. Let's start on the back here. I would like to put a few efficiency modules on it, since that is the benefit of having these. So we'll grab efficiency, or yeah, just the modules actually, so that we can switch it around if need be. I imagine yield modules and stuff don't work on it, but actually if they do, that would be really cool. So let me double check that real quick. Oh yeah, it says running all yield modules can double the return on ice if resources are scarce. So that's what we are dealing with right now, is scarcity. So we are gonna do yield modules. How crowded is this if we have them on the inside too? Let's just place them and see. Yeah, I don't like that. All right, superconductors, as expected, are what we're missing. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We need 120 superconductors. I'm curious if we can make them or if we already have them made. There we are, 13 of them. So we need at least 100. Where's our gold at? How much gold do we have? Oh, we got plenty of gold. We're gonna make 200 just because superconductors take a long time to make. So having a little extra off the bat doesn't hurt. All right, those are welding up now. Do they get them all done? Yep, okay, sweet. I think I like the hazard kind of paint job, so let's see if we can't integrate that over here, especially since this is kind of a hazardous section to be in. So can I paint any of the components? Usually those don't paint, they just, yeah, grab the yellow, which is not exactly what we're going for. Sci-fi armor, right? Yeah, okay. Ooh. I forgot I did this paint. I added it as an accent. What if we did like the base? The floor of it, or with these. That'd look cool. Kind of as our like, use caution as you're standing up. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Breaks it up a little bit. That being said, didn't really solve our problem. I mean, it solved the color problem a little bit. What if we did just like these corner yellow pieces? Or no, we'll do, well, once I get steel plates, we'll do these corner of the building. This bright yellow warning logo symbol. Logo. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. I don't know if you just noticed, but I just hit the defaults button, which reset all my colors. Cool. There we go. Control P will get us our colors back. Oh, except for that was supposed to be on this one. Control P. Okay. This one was the same yellow. And we'll Control P on this black, but I'm pretty sure it's the same black. But yeah, I had like oranges and stuff. Ooh, I had this blue, I think. Let's add this blue back. As this one, maybe? I don't know. Oh well.
Meteor storm inbound.
If there's important colors, we can get them back, but man, just didn't need that, you know? It just wasn't necessary. In fact, why is there even a defaults button there? I feel like it should almost be like a little, an extra button at the bottom, and then you like click it and you, I don't even know. It at least asks you before, are you sure you want to reset this? Whatever. Whatever. I'm not complaining, you're complaining. Jeez. Kidding, of course. So yeah, let's see how this looks. I don't think this is gonna look very good, but you know, you won't know until you try it. Oh, I'm out of steel plates again. I don't think those corner pieces are gonna work. Nope, they're not. Hold on. Nah, it just looks bad. All this is bad. All right, back to square one again. Scaffolding, I guess we try now. Let's try this retro future. That's just like a darker color scheme. I don't think we'll make it walkable, or maybe we'll do a walkable area up top. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just trying to come up with a good idea here. Yeah, it's just too much. These blocks are too much. I think this is gonna work, but it's like agony trying to place these because it's so thin. Oh, yep. So that's fairly nice. And then what we could do is actually add some like yellow ones on top of like some scaffolding or something. Maybe like up here on the corners. Not on that one, because there's this sliver there that's filling up this whole space. I cannot wait for the unified grid system coming with Space Engineers 2. Which, speaking of, we got that trailer this week, didn't we? Not that it's a trailer for specifically Space Engineers 2, but it is a trailer for Keen's next sci-fi building game that was basically recreating the things we love in Space Engineers 1, so I'm excited for that one, for sure. That looks bad. Hold on, we gotta fix those lines, if it's even possible. Which means I gotta break it and replace them. Joy. Okay. Okay, so that just doesn't look good, period. What if we rotated? Oh my gosh, what if I knew how to rotate? Huh? Look at this. This is all one unified slab of lines, basically. But this one isn't. How is the texture getting messed up like that? If we break this, does it fix it? It does. Weird. It looks good in just like a singular line, but as soon as you add more panels, it breaks. Which isn't, you know, the end of the world here. We could just do our gray clean armor. No, actually, that looks kind of bad. Maybe corrugated would work. Yeah, that'll do it. I just need to get this section done. We need to move on to our next compound here. And I'm still faffing about with this H2 section. Oh, dude, they do make light armor slopes. Oh, heck yeah. I was like, it'd be really nice if we could add the slopes here. Ask it, you shall receive. You can even do side panels and stuff. That's cool. So yeah, maybe we'll do the side panel with the yellow hazard, just because I think currently that's a little much. Oh, except for I can't place any there. So we'll leave that one. Ooh, maybe do like that. Staggered. Yeah, that seems pretty nice. Let's see what happens if we do these hanging. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just on the back side, maybe? No, that's, yeah, it's a little too much. Let's change the painting just to our corrugated. Yeah, there we go. Okay. As we saw, the sun, the light just kind of died behind us, so that's fun. But I'm digging that. It's enough coverage to be like, oh, there is a building here. But without it being, it's very outdoorsy warehouse building, which I like. That was what I was going for. So let's turn this into probably the black retro future. I like how glossy it is. And then we could do maybe like every other like that. Maybe we should make them like a vibrant red or something, just to be like, oh, there's something here. Because, yeah, I do need more colors on here. We'll get rid of this when we're done. I don't think each building needs a build and repair system, so that we can leave until we're ready to delete it. Let's make the exhaust this black retro future as well. Which doesn't change too much on it, but does add a little more color up top. What happens if we change like that? Maybe it's just the lighting, but I kind of like that. Making the junctions that gray. I feel like it's a little too clean. Yeah. The retro future was too much, but the corrugated works great. So it looks like it was painted black at one point, but it's also in an industrial area, so it looks like it's been hammered. Beautiful. There's a lot of natural lighting from the fire, which I guess is unnatural lighting, but we're gonna want to illuminate it just a little more. Can we put lights up there? We can. Can we put lights on top? No, we can't. It's kind of hilarious, actually, but it's fine. Guess we're gonna put lights on these instead of using them as upgrade ports, which is fine. Gets the job done. Make sure there's no red lights anywhere else. Okay, sweet. So yeah, all these lights, all these whatever they're called, interior lights are on this place. It's a quick way to see. In theory, if I was a smart man, I would put these in a group. Which I think we'll do. H2 compound, or H2 compound lights, I guess, yep, that's what we're doing. Anyways, we're gonna go for a slightly more yellow industrial lighting. It's too yellow. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Dude, I think that matched what the fire was doing first. Hold on. Wonder if we can, so we're gonna look this way. Kind of, oh, what? There we go. Kind of behind the screen. So I'm gonna turn these off. Yeah, dude, that looks like it could be the firelight. Well, if you wanna Match your exhaust flames. This is a great RGB color scheme. Okay. Well, this place is fully illuminated and fully functional. So I think we're good here. All right. Well, that was supposed to take, you know, not 10 minutes, but maybe an hour at most. And we are an hour and a half into recording. Okay, so maybe not too bad. So next up, let's do our storage bay, just because that's relatively close and would be the easiest to mine out. There she is, our little container. So we're gonna have to do some drilling. Unless, yeah, I could just separate it temporarily. It's not like there's anything going through it at the moment anyways. And then we'll put that block back. Okay, so we need to go 55 meters that way. First, let's get our next, yeah, just like that. Something to kind of base our movement off of. I don't really like that it looks like it's just straight ahead. Not gonna lie. I really should have checked to see if it like slopes down there. In fact, better safe than sorry. We're going down another block.
Meteor storm inbound.
I just heard meteor impacts really close to me. That's not good. In fact, we might want to build a turret depot, just designed for both base defense and eliminating meteors. All right, so moment of truth here. Oop, go away. Do we want to surface here and build the depot over to here? I think we should angle towards our marker. Because if there was something wrong with that at that point, we would have noticed, rather than just trying to eyeball it from under the tunnel. So that means we need a junction here. Perfect. And what I'm actually gonna do is place a GPS coordinate right here. What does this lead to? Assemblers. So it'll be the junction from storage to assemblers. Also, I don't like that this is not welding up. Oh, motors. Yeah, I bet that'd be a problem. Okay. Back to the surface here. I'm gonna replace this guy. And we're gonna go trigger a bunch of motors to make. Do we have any motors here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we got 256 there though. That's nice. We're also gonna go to bed so that we can at least get it closer to daytime. Okay. Got 1,100 motors in the cargo system. So we are ready to descend back into our tunnel. All right, we've returned to our junction. So yeah, let's now dig this way. Carefully though, because again, I'm not too sure where the top is beyond that point. So we just need to make sure we don't breach too early. Okay, sweet. We're probably gonna come up a block next to it, but that should be just fine. All right, this is kind of sketchy. Not really, we're digging where we want to. Oh, well. Broke our block that was there, but that's okay. It was just a placeholder. So now we just dig it straight out, right? I'm feeling the urge to kind of make this one higher up. Yeah, because there's also, well, it looks like maybe a meteor impact right there. So let's raise it, or should we? Yeah, that already looks pretty high up. Yeah, this block will be our ground level. So let's leave it as such. This probably need grids, yeah, that's okay. So yeah, this is gonna be high. Yeah. Is that too high though? We could go out like this and then use our more gentle slopes to bring it down. Let's just see how this looks. Yeah, no, I think that's goofy. We're not doing that. So that means this break. We'll just lower the block. So now this one here will be our junction, and then this one will be our cargo container. Yep, that feels better. This one's gonna be a big platform. We'll probably use the industrial cargo containers, not the modded ones, because the modded ones are cool and obviously have more storage, but they don't look very good. Or I don't think it doesn't not look good, but it does. It is missing, it's missing a little something, you know? And I think the industrial ones look amazing. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is it's gonna be a big platform we're building, because those containers are large and beautiful. We'll also build another build and repair here, because obviously that one can help, but it'd be better to have two working on this for now. Set it to fly mode and welding only. Make sure that range is max. it is. Turn it on. Let's grab our metal grid so that it can actually grab blocks. There you go. Now this guy should be able to grab components. And that's gonna make my eye hurt. My eyes hurt, I should say. Watching all that bright light go to town, so I'm gonna come back here and start just doing some trips of carrying supplies. Well, I'd like to put a large cargo container that's ready to be filled up. Where's my industrial? There it is. Cannot withdraw 8 computers. Why the heck not? There we go. So we're gonna deposit everything we can into this guy for now, and then we'll connect it up here once more of the base is complete. I tell ya, she's coming together. That glow of our H2 section looks sweet. What if there's a script or even an event controller we could do to make it so the exhaust will turn on when there is hydrogen, or the ice is moving hydrogen or whatever? Oh my goodness, words. Wonder if we could turn it on when the H2 generators are showing ice in them, so like that they're actually doing something. But also that means it probably wouldn't be on very often, which is sounds like a waste to me. I'm just gonna queue up a bunch of stuff to keep this thing going, because until we reach the point where we're ready to put our assembler in there, or our assembling compound, we still rely on this guy to do it for us. Okay, looks like it also finished welding it up, so my eyes won't be in agony anymore. Oh yeah, we need to figure out what we're gonna do with this thing here. More than likely we'll just, place blocks over it, and then we can just drill out anything that would sit above the top of the block. So yeah, we'll just right click mine a bunch of this out of existence, which should just easily get covered up by our blocks, and no one will know. What I will know is this tree. I don't know how to make this little thing go bye-bye, but it sure does need to. We'll see if it just disappears on its own. Hopefully it does. Okay, it's got that platform. Let's get our signature angled lip around the edge to make for easy walking access on any angle. I'm not sure if I'll do the hazard painting, with the gray and stripes around the edges like I did on this other one, because I didn't do it on the power gen one, and I don't think the power gen one needs it. But if it's looking really plain, then that's when we'll reevaluate that. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Uh-oh. I don't like that the guns are shooting near the solar. Ah, they totally did. You scoundrels. Do not shoot friendly grids. Oh. That could have been devastating if they severed this. Dude. So annoying. Okay. So now the question is, do we want to do like big connected ones, like a big line across? Or should we do them in like pods? Like 2s and then a gap and then 2s. Let's do that. Because I want it to be not a burden to get around. So we'll do like that. And then let's come all the way over here. Does this go all the way to the edge? It doesn't. It's recessed in the block. So it'd be like there, right? Yep. Should we do pods of 4 actually? That's pretty cool. I'm now realizing I made this platform too big then. Because I've already got what'll be 8 cargo containers once we move this build and repair. Alright. That's a cluster of containers if I've ever seen them. Yeah, this platform is going to be so big we don't even need the modded cargo containers. And ta-da! Alright, so these are now connected to the main system, which I am going to kind of bring everything that's not in this cargo container to this cargo container, just for ease of clarification and all that good stuff. Alright, everything is now consolidated into this container. I went back to my curved tubes that I like the most for this compound at least. And I think we're gonna place this on top. So now it's out of the way, which means we can place our other cluster of industrial ones. Yeah, like you, and like you, and like you, and like you. Maybe. Almost like you. There you go. This might look a little funky to some of you, Why use 2 blocks when 1 block do trick? We could just connect it directly there. The reason is because I want it to align somewhat with this. In fact, I might go all the way over to this one just to keep it kind of symmetrical. Do a couple more trips of supplies now. I'd say maybe I should build a little shuttle to carry supplies over, but this will be replacing the need to move resources because it'll all be local on the compound, in the compound, on the base. One of those 2 words. You pick. You pick whichever one you guys like. Sweet. All right, what are these guys missing? Grids. Who would have thunk? Who could have thunked it? So I know I queued up some grids. Yeah, let's move them to the front. All right. So I've been thinking about how overkill this already is, but I think this is, yeah, gonna be our long-term base. So we'll go into space and maybe set up like an outpost out there, but it'll always be with the intent to return to this as our main base. We're gonna flesh this thing out so dang good. This next evolution of our survival series is gonna be attempting to do more unconventional things, because I mean, I've got 1,000 hours plus on this game already. I kind of know how I like to play the game, and I think we're gonna do our best to circumvent those normal playstyle methods. Besides the unified conveyor system, I won't build a ship or station without at least a good conveyor system that I can access everything everywhere with, because it scratches an itch in my brain that nothing else can. Did I mark? Oh yeah, that's the assemblers there. So honestly, I think we're going to shave this a bit. Maybe like down to here. Just, yeah, 3 blocks worth off. Ooh, we could even do more. Yeah, honestly, that would be plenty. So let's do that. And what would be kind of fun is if we dabbled into some scripts, because I think I've seen like storage capacity scripts where like it'll show you how much capacity. Oh, I forgot about this lump. Hopefully that's not too ugly. But yeah, we could do a script, put up like a kind of a information center for our storage and see kind of at a glance what the status is of our storage, which honestly is going to be very, very empty. I think in Andrewman Gaming's last survival series, he had his like solar system. He had like an efficiency output or something that was really cool to kind of visually display at a glance what was happening. So I think we'll do, as far as his was for power, but it'd be cool to use some screens for other things in our series, because that's not a block I use often. Hence, I can barely think with this grinding. Hold on. Woof. All right, there we go. That was putting some loud noises in my ears while I was trying to think. Not a great move. But yeah, basically just a little room to show us storage supply. Yeesh, this is bad. In fact, we might do what we did on our other building and just make a little section that juts out here. Not sure for what purpose, but we gotta cover up this mound of voxels in our path. Also, I don't know, I wonder if there's a way to change the sensitivity of the block picker, because I don't know if you could tell, but I am struggling to pick which blocks I want this play session, especially because I can feel the grooves on my mouse wheel, and like I'm only scrolling 1 block's worth, and it's just spasming a bunch, and like, oh, you wanted to go 6 blocks through the list, didn't you? I'm like, no, not even a little bit. Sometimes it's fine, and then other times it's just all over the place. I guess maybe we'd put that little supply room I was talking about over here, and then maybe like another line of these cargo containers just like across. I don't know. I think 8 of these large ones is plenty sufficient for our needs. So I think we'll actually just leave this as an open area. So that being said, let's fix this conveyor shenanigans that I've been doing, because it doesn't look good. But first, let's get some hydrogen. Oh, I just disconnected everything. I had an idea. I want to match this tower here, so I dug down, And we're just gonna connect to our junction here, which I'm gonna have to replace with a full junction just because they don't make armored ones that are bigger than that, so, but that's okay. Or armored ones with more sides than just 3. You know, English is hard, especially after recording as long as I have today, but it's all right. We're having a good time, which is a good change of pace. I kind of took out all the Reaver mods and stuff, all my modular encounters, because I was worried about how it would interact with the new update, but it seems like I've seen people say that they had no issues with keeping those mods enabled. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to re-add those mods, because it's been pretty quiet around here, besides some meteors that are giving me scares. But if we do re-enable those mods, we'll want to make sure we get a defensive battery block up first. Oh, and you know what I realized? Now we don't even need anything going across because it's all connected up underneath. Cool. Yep. So now in theory this should be welded up. Wait for it. Oh no, because these are still not. Alright, whatever. So we'll grab basically just 250 of each. That should be sufficient to get the internals below deck going again. So I'm gonna grind this away now, grab all these components here, deposit it all over here once more. Oh, except for one interior plate I need. Now as a final test, place that. Yep, okay, cool. It's all conveyed up. I kind of want to do another build and repair here, just for symmetry, but also maybe we could turn this into, I think I call it a storage place, but maybe we could call it like a supply depot, where like repairs could also be made. So like if I, you know, get shot at or something in a flyer, I could bring it back over to the supply area and get quickly healed. What's it say? Left, right, front, rear. I used to care a whole lot about that for these build and repairs, but I haven't noticed a difference when I don't line it up. So I've just been, you know, ignoring it. And since this is a supply depot, let's give it a cool paint job, like green or something, because we need some color around here for sure. Go this retro future, very green. I actually kind of like it. Hold on, let me see how I feel with it after I paint everything. I dislike that little panel on the building repairs, but beyond that, it looks pretty good. We could solve that by just doing like a black on the top or something. Oh yeah, yeah. What do we think? Any complaints? No? Cool. All right, so then these bushes are gonna really annoy me, but that's okay. So let's build this kind of information building that I was talking about. Okay, I was gonna build a building here. Hold on, I don't think that's gonna work. We might just leave this as a cool, a slightly interesting floor plan and not actually put anything there because it's too small of an area to make like an enclosed building. Maybe something with like truss blocks and armor panels could work. Yeah. That actually, yeah, let's play with that for a second. All right, minus these annoying plants here. I kind of like what I did here. So I used these half scaffolding and then did these like corners to overlap on them with the retro future top. This looks nice, I think. And then I don't know if we'll put anything under here. This is, yeah, so annoying. Is it just this? Yeah, so it's just that one bush. Hold on. Let me dig deep until I find this scoundrel and get rid of it. Nope, that is where it is. Yeah, we might just be stuck with that bush, which is super duper annoying. But besides the bush, I like how it turned out. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, like I was starting to say, I don't think we might just put like decorative containers down under here, like these and stuff, just like make it look a little lived in. But I think we're gonna do like a big screen wall here or something. Oh, is this a different gray? I forgot they added those inset ones that are like in the blocks. Let's do that. Oh, well, actually, how big did those screens go? 5x5. Okay, yeah, this is what we're kind of looking for. 2x3. It's kind of what we're looking for. A 3x3 would work, just like so. Yeah, okay, we can place blocks here. Good, good, good. See, can you see that on the side? I'm just trying to get the slope. There we go. Whew. Nope. Why did you switch halfway through that? Oh my goodness. Okay. What do you need? Displays. Ah, yes. That makes sense. I always thought displays were kind of a useless component. I was always like, yeah, you only need to make like 100 or 200 displays an entire playthrough. Because what are you going to do? Build a million cockpits? As if. But yes, nope, with the LCDs, that'll do it. We're at war with the meteorites again. Hopefully we don't break anything irreparably. Oh. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we took hits there. This building got schmacked. But did it get schmacked or shot? I'm pretty sure the answer is shot, and I'm not happy about that. All right, let's go with black on this thing. Don't know if there's too much I can even do this episode. I'm probably gonna ask for some help with it at the live stream, because I don't really have any idea how to do any of this. Oh, our wind turbine got totally damaged. Oh, and it shot out one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not too sure we need enemies. The meteors are eating us alive out here. Yeah, if we still have like meteors and stuff, it kind of makes sense to have a build and repair in every building still. All right, let's see if this section will get welded up for us. That too needs to be fixed. Oh, good. Yeah, it's welding itself up. Okay, we could integrate our build and repair directly into this build too, which is kind of, oh, we do still have one there. Yeah, that's there. We'll leave that one there. Leave these two there. And leave the one we just added into there. What are apps? Oh, these are like, yeah. Oh, look, energy and hydrogen. Let's make the text black and then the background green. Oh, it's just the usage, which should basically be nothing, because, yeah. Oh, cool. Depth and pressure, I assume that's from the water. And AI enabled. That's kind of cool. I don't have any AI, but it's nice that that's the option. Yeah. I'm going to need some suggestions here on how to go about doing this one, because I have no idea what I'm doing. So we'll leave that for now. We'll set it to no content just to leave it as that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know if this will be the final form of that screen, but I think overall it's not too bad of a system. Oh, we are almost out of hydrogen. Our tank must be empty. That was a good catch. Anyways, I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. I'm pretty happy with what we accomplished. We redid our hydrogen building, completed it. We got our storage component also built. In fact, that's probably the thumbnail right there. Yep, it's official. That's the thumbnail. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any comments and suggestions down below. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. Again, I'm very grateful we hit 100K. We'll be doing a live stream. I'm pretty sure it'll be this Saturday, the 30th. Yep, the 30th. I will make a post informing people about it, but make sure you tune in. We'll be building our assembler section there, and then probably moving on to our barracks and mess hall. Don't know if we'll get all three of those built during the live stream, but yeah, coming out. We'll be just vibing mostly. Taking questions and comments and suggestions and whatever you guys have, and just chatting. It'll be lots of fun, so I will see you guys all then, and until then, we'll see you in the next video after that.